In 1964, Ford unveiled a truck that was revolutionary for its time. Presented at the 1964 New York World's Fair, the Ford Big Red was a massive 30-meter-long red machine designed to destroy the dominance of the diesel engine. It wasn't just a design exercise, but a fully functional monster that eliminated vibrations, removed the need for radiators, and allowed the driver to live with a level of luxury that, even 6 decades later, is still rare on modern highways. However, this giant vanished from the face of the earth for nearly 40 years, becoming one of the greatest mysteries in Detroit's automotive history. But why did the industry choose to bury a technology that seemed centuries ahead of its time? Today, we're going to break down the radical engineering behind the Ford 705 gas turbine and uncover what truly doomed the truck that might have changed the world forever. Beneath the massive cab of the Ford Big Red was not a conventional engine, but the Ford 705 gas turbine, a thermodynamic masterpiece developed by Ford Motor Company after 15 years of secret research. Unlike a diesel engine, where motion depends on intermittent explosions, the turbine operated through a continuous combustion flow at extreme temperatures. Ford's engineers implemented a complex cycle system that used a centrifugal compressor to increase air pressure, before sending it through a massive heat regenerator, a component designed to capture energy from the exhaust gases and reuse it to preheat the incoming air. This design allowed the turbine to produce a constant 600 horsepower while weighing only around 670 kilograms, an absurdly low figure compared to the nearly 2 tons an equivalent diesel engine weighed in the 1960s. That enormous weight reduction didn't just make the truck more agile, it also allowed transport companies to carry significantly more cargo within legal weight limits, promising unprecedented profitability. In addition, the absence of a liquid cooling system completely eliminated the risk of coolant leaks, overheating on steep grades, and radiator maintenance, turning the Big Red into what seemed like a machine built for endless motion, needing nothing but fuel and air to devour miles. To understand the true scale of the Big Red, we need to analyze its performance figures, which completely defied the commercial logic of the era. The Ford 705 engine didn't just produce 600 horsepower. It also generated a massive 1,280 newton-meters of torque at an output shaft speed of 3,000 revolutions per minute. However, inside the turbine itself, the rotational speeds were extreme. The high-pressure compressor spun at a constant 75,500 revolutions per minute, while the power turbine operated at 36,000 revolutions per minute. This power was managed through a 5-speed Allison automatic transmission, equipped with a retarder torque converter, allowing the truck to reach a top speed of 115 kilometers per hour, while carrying a gross vehicle weight of 77 tons. When it came to fuel consumption, this is where the story becomes bittersweet. Ford claimed that, thanks to the regenerative system, the Big Red could achieve fuel efficiency comparable to a diesel engine of the time under full load and constant highway speeds. The truck was equipped with 1,000-liter fuel tanks, giving it an operational range of approximately 960 kilometers. However, those figures were only valid as long as the truck kept moving. At idle, a gas turbine consumes an obscene amount of fuel compared to a piston engine, because it must maintain extremely high rotational speeds just to avoid shutting down. The Big Red was essentially a long-distance endurance athlete, incredibly efficient crossing the Arizona desert at 100 kilometers per hour, but a financial disaster if it got stuck in Chicago traffic. The Big Red concept didn't stop at its mechanics, because Ford also wanted to transform the exhausting life of a truck driver into something closer to the experience of a ship captain. The cab was suspended on an independent air suspension system, separated from the chassis, allowing the driver to literally float over imperfections in the road, while enjoying 360-degree panoramic visibility. The interior was split into 2 levels, and featured sound insulation so advanced that the whine of the turbine, spinning at 75,000 revolutions per minute, could barely be heard inside the climate-controlled cabin. To maximize time on the road, Ford equipped the Big Red with amenities that, in 1964, felt like pure science fiction, including a prototype microwave oven, a refrigerator for fresh food, a sink with running water, and even a compact chemical toilet. The vision was clear. The truck should never need to stop, allowing two drivers to alternate between living and working on board with a level of comfort superior to many hotels of the era. The dashboard, inspired by aerospace design, gave the driver complete control over the turbine's critical systems, reinforcing the feeling of operating a cutting-edge machine built to connect the coasts of the United States in record time. Despite its obvious advantages in comfort and weight, the Big Red faced physical limitations that 1960s technology simply could not fully overcome. The biggest enemy was residual heat. Even though the regenerator recovered a large portion of the energy, the exhaust gases leaving the turbine were still an extremely hot stream of air, capable of softening asphalt or damaging the paint of nearby vehicles at a stoplight. In addition, the turbine's behavior introduced significant throttle lag. The driver had to anticipate maneuvers several seconds in advance, because the compressors needed time to reach operating speed, making the truck clumsy in dense traffic or during precision maneuvers in ports. Ultimately, the project's fate was sealed by the arrival of the oil crises and the new environmental regulations of the 1970s. The turbine's extremely high combustion temperatures produced large amounts of nitrogen oxides, which Ford could not effectively reduce without sacrificing the engine's efficiency. At the same time, rising fuel prices made diesel engines a far more flexible and economical solution for the existing transportation infrastructure. Facing economic pressure and regulatory barriers, Ford decided to quietly withdraw the Big Red from public exhibitions, turning what was once envisioned as the future of transportation into an archived project the company preferred to forget in favor of more conventional and profitable vehicles. The disappearance of the Big Red fueled urban legends for nearly 4 decades, with rumors ranging from its total destruction to its alleged sale to secret collectors in Europe. It was known that the truck had ended up in the hands of Holman Moody, Ford's racing partner, to be used as a logistics transporter, but after a series of ownership changes, the trail of the giant red machine vanished completely from public records. Many enthusiasts assumed that the jewel of the 1964 World's Fair had ultimately been scrapped in some industrial junkyard in North Carolina. However, the mystery was solved only a few years ago, when it was confirmed that the truck had survived hidden inside a private warehouse, protected from the passage of time by a collector who understood the historical significance of the machine.